Well, folks, we had a late start today. Had to pick the kids up from camp this morning, and we're the last ones in here at the tiny home show. We still got some work to do in the morning, but I'm gonna go home and come back and finish this off. But I wanted to just give you a look at this beautiful and innovative little 8x20 space. This is a Bancroft. We stuck it on a trailer for moving purposes. But the cool thing about this is we're now offering kitchen cabinetry, which is awesome. This matches really well with the interior pine. This building also has a small bathroom put in it that we're gonna stick an incinerating toilet tomorrow. Thanks to Ryan from Canadian Off Grid, we're putting an Incinolette in here, which is a fine quality product. A little bit different price point and features than the Cinderella that we've talked about a bunch. So we'll get this all decorated tomorrow. Wanted to point out a couple of the cool features in this. This is going to run off of an EcoFlow Delta Pro tomorrow, so we have a plug here for that. But we've also made provisions for this building to be able to run off the generator in the truck, which is really cool. So once this is done tomorrow, I will take another video and show you that. But the light is great. So I'm going to take a bit of a walk through the tiny home show. The guys are here from Post Tech Piles, which is a great way to put a building on something other than a traditional foundation. This guy's sign blew down, so let me just lift this up. They've got a cube of sorts and selling some power systems by the looks of it. So that's pretty cool. There's actually what looks to be a converted tractor trailer, which is on a triple axle. I'm gonna check that out tomorrow. There's a Mongolian yurt company over here from Groovy Yurts. It's looking pretty cool. And we're gonna see a whole bunch of tiny homes on wheels here. So this looks like that's just for shipping purposes. That's a low deck. They're smart using that. G'day, how are you? Just doing some finishing touches. I'm late getting here too, so I totally get that. Triple axle under these bigger units back here. I'm not sure which companies these are. We'll get some more information about them tomorrow. Lots of big tiny homes here. So a lot of these will be fully finished. This is a smaller unit, but a tall one. When you do a low deck trailer like that, sort of like a tiny home style trailer, you can get a lot of height out of the building, which allows for a bit of a loft space. That's something that we struggle with, actually. So kind of cool to see. This one's way up on some custom stands by the looks of it with a huge porch on it. That's pretty cool. Resumate. It's a new one for me. I'll meet a lot of these people tomorrow. So huge one here. I mean, as far as tiny homes go, there's a lot of these prefab on wheels tinies here. So Smart Home Designs, another triple axle. This one's a quadruple axle. That looks to me to be more like a single wide or double wide trailer build from Sicard RV. That would make sense, right? So they got a whole bunch of buildings here. Looks like the guys from Kangaroo are here who build trailers specifically for tiny homes. The guys from Red Shed are here. Got some early checker outers. So there's lots to see. I mean, at the end of the day, this is a place to come gain inspiration inside the building. They do all kinds of clinics and information sessions and all that kind of stuff. And I was just talking to the guys from Aloft, which is a company based out of St. Catharines. And we were just chatting about the challenges that come with trying to get a small space to live in. One of them being financing. Like, how do you figure that out? So it was good to connect with somebody else in the space, but just thought I'd do a little walkthrough. There is some really interesting buildings here. What we do at Highland Outbuildings tends to be simple and inexpensive in comparison to some of the other stuff you're gonna see here. But for example, look at this cool little cube. I don't know what this company's called, but how about that for a backyard office? That's a really neat product. So So I believe the rising tide brings up all the boats. We want to shine as much light as we can on small products and the companies that support this industry. We've got our little niche. We do our insulated outbuildings, but there's all these other companies that are doing the same thing at different levels here in Ontario. So I thank you for watching my videos, and oh, look at that beautiful evening we're having. That's awesome. I thank you for watching our videos and liking our posts on Instagram and Facebook and stuff. We're grateful for all you guys that are keeping me motivated here. It's not easy to do this stuff every day. And I just wiped out on somebody's trailer hitch and got a huge look. Check this out. Look at the goosey I got on my leg. That does not feel good. That's one of the occupational hazards of working around buildings on trailers. So anyways, our little buildings, we do our thing and we stay in our niche. We stay in our lane, and tomorrow we're gonna have some really cool stuff in here that we wouldn't typically have. And one of those is like this kitchen cabinet. Look how well that matches the pine and the rest of the building. And here we are with an additional product that you could have in your Highland outbuilding. So I'll sign off for now. We'll take some more video throughout the weekend here as the people start to arrive. The weather's looking really good. And I'm gonna let you go. Time to go home. Cheers.